Brother, ugh.
Here's how this is gonna go, right? Now this is gonna be a little bit disrespectful. When I'm speaking, shut up.
Now, is she your type? Like, if you saw her out, would you approach her?
Not necessarily.
And
in the high-stakes world of dating shows, the pursuit of love can come with a hidden cost. Nearly 45% of women experience emotional and mental issues after the show is over. The intense pressure of scrutiny from a manipulated situation plays a heavy role on a woman's heart in the pursuit of romance. In today's show, you're gonna see exactly why most of these girls are gonna make themselves look silly and dumb and very insecure, but it's not gonna be all women, but just the ones in this video. I don't want to hold you, so go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. If this is your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it.
Confident man destroys woman after trying to roast him.
No, he's not my type.
and what makes him not your type?
Probably just the skin, you know? Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
You're the same color as him. What seems to be the problem?
So do you like clear skin?
Yeah,
you know, clothes aren't really well fitting. I just, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Once again, he actually has on the same clothes as you. Well, not really the same clothes, but the same color. He's in all black, you's in all black. He's a black man, you're a black woman. You guys actually look like twins.
All right. And now I know you said you popped because of her business. Now, is she your type? Like, if you saw her out, would you approach her?
Not necessarily.
And why not?
She has beautiful skin, actually. Skin is way better than mine. I would say, I don't even know if it's an overbite, but it would be
He says she got a nasty overbite that he can't even deal with.
Her overbite?
Sure if it's an overbite, but yeah. I'm certified. I'm a dental assistant as well, so yeah, it would be that. Okay.
Talk about a comeback. He didn't even want her because he's a dental assistant. Says she got an overbite that needs some surgery. If she gets the surgery, would you date her then? Get in the comments and let me know.
I don't care why you mask her. I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man. My point is this. You all wouldn't care if a man came to you feminine and said, my dad wasn't, my mom didn't teach me this. You say, bro, you 38 years old. I don't want to deal with a feminine man that hasn't addressed his issues. So for me, dealing with a woman that way, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I understand you had issues or whatever growing up and you had to be a certain way, but I'm not going to put up with it as far as trying to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to be a feminine woman.
So what's your definition?
The woman that basks in her femininity. She knows how to be submissive to a man. She knows how to speak life into a man. She knows how to nurture. She knows how to take care of her home. She knows which battles to choose when she's dealing with them.
And that man has an excellent point. A man can go through problems and women don't care. They're going to tell the man up and deal with it. But whenever a woman is masculine, then she always has an excuse trying to convince people that you should like her regardless. No, a man doesn't want to deal with a combative woman. He wants to deal with a peaceful woman that makes him feel good about himself. But a lot of you women, you're just leading to be very combative. And then when men don't want you and they start leaving you alone, then you're like, oh, it's because I went through this. It's because I had to do this. I tell black women all the time, your biggest curse is another black woman telling you that you do not need a man. You start learning that at a young age, that by the time you get older, you don't even know what it is to have a man.
This man gets rejected because he's arrogant.
He's back.
All right. If we can have your name.
That was so fast.
What's your name, sir?
Hi, my name is Dr. Elam.
So we did get a couple of pop balloons here. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on.
Please, let's.
Your name and age.
I'm Jador. I'm 31.
And Jador, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Dr. Elam, it's such a tragedy because you are so handsome. I feel like you are extremely arrogant. And I feel like you're probably gonna have a hard time because you seem like the type, like a know-it-all type of guy. And sometimes you have to be careful with that because even when you know it all, you don't know everything. But just having a humble attitude, you know what I mean? You would probably go a lot further. And I say that with all the respect in the world.
Thank you.
Women cannot handle a confident man that can outsmart them and have logical debates. Women are so used to winning the argument by being very aggressive, and they normally would do this around men that they know they can outsmart. But typically, women are not outsmarting men. Men just don't want to argue and they just give in. But when you come across a guy like this is a woman's biggest fear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's your dentist?
Who is my dentist? Not you, sweetheart. And I'm just going to leave it right there.
Oh, I know. I'm not your dentist.
If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Nova. I'm 30. Yeah, it was just the arrogance for me. I love a man that's very confident. Like I'm gonna toot your horn every chance I get, but I think you toot your own horn. So I don't think I would be able to accommodate that every day. I like my space, I like quiet, I feel like every day would be something, not negative, but just the energy would just be very high for me.
She's saying, I'm not gonna adjust to you. I need a man that's gonna comply to me because a guy like you is going to hold me accountable.
It's like self-love is something that's challenging for you.
Self-love? Oh no, baby, I'm sorry.
Because if you loved yourself, then you wouldn't have any problem loving me.
I love myself a lot, and I want to be able to love someone as much as I love myself, but I feel like you love yourself so much that there wouldn't be any room for me to love you.
That's what a woman needs. You need a man that loves himself. That's why he don't run around trying to get it from you, smothering you and having relationship problems and getting on your nerves. The problem is you want it easy. You want men to bow down to you. This is a man you're really going to have to hold your weight with, and you just don't want to do it.
That sounded good, but it also didn't make very much sense because love isn't a container. Love is something that you are. So I love myself. I've worked on myself, and I understand the tools that it takes to practice self-love.
Okay.
And so space and time isn't really an objective field that you need to use as a barometer to see if it's possible if we can love each other.
What?
It's either you love yourself and you can share that, or you're uncomfortable with it. And so I feel that you're also uncomfortable with me loving myself as much as I do. Arrogance.
He makes an excellent point. He's showing her, I'm not some insecure man that's going to tell you what you want to hear. I face reality and I'm expecting you to live in reality, but you want to be unaccountable. This is where women have a problem dating. You say you want a real man, but your power is only in the loser.
Yeah, you do.
So my confidence is triggering you because it's reminding you.
I love confidence.
It's not about you not having self-love. It's about you not appreciating the self-love in other people. And that is a direct reflection of how you see yourself. The term is called projection. When you see me shining, it reminds you that you're not shining enough.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, so when I said that I melt in confidence, that kind of went over your head?
It is a shame because that's an educated man trying to speak to you from an educated point of view, but you're still stuck in your feelings, sweetheart, on what you want. The biggest problem that women are facing in modern society, you have standards of a man that you want to love that you've never dated before, but none of you ever take the time out of your life to say, hey, what does the guy that I want back out of a woman?
Cheers. Why?
I'm leaving.
Are we done? Are we breaking?
I'm done.
Why? What did I do?
How you know what you do?
What did I do?
You want everything for nothing.
Because I'm not giving you sugar.
Let me tell you,
That's really what.
If he's a sugar daddy and he's always fronting the bill, he's always putting up the money, he's always buying you things, and you mean to tell me you ain't giving him none of the sugar? He ain't getting none of the kitty cat? I will cut you off too, because sugar daddies are strictly there to buy you things in return. That's the whole point of the relationship. But women just want a man to give, and they give nothing back.
Amen.
You want to get so hasty because I won't give you sugar. But breakup has occurred. Thank you guys. We're broken up.
Time to go find another sugar daddy, get an OF account, or it's time for you to get a job. Whenever you have to rely on a man for money, it can definitely be heartbroken for a woman whenever she's forced to fend for herself.
Having a little dinner. You want me to come sit next to you? I come over there and sit next to you. Hey, will you take a picture of us?
No pictures. No.
What?
I need a whole new place, a whole new atmosphere. What do I look like eating dessert in the same restaurant?
Let me get the door for you.
I'm not about to take you on no trip.
Why?
What you mean why? Because I don't know you. You're not my girl. That's
you didn't know me, but you was willing to talk to me then?
That's wifey privilege. You're not wifey.
Well, how can I get to that level if you won't let me?
You know what I'm saying? First off, it's not you're not gonna get there by asking me for shit the first day you meet me.
Well, what are you asking for? What do you want?
Hey, look, I just wanted to see what you was about for real. That's why I came up to you. I seen that you looked it good, so I said, let me see what she about.
So you can't get to know me on the merit of what? Because I said no the first time?
No, you asking me to get to know you somewhere else when we right here in the same city.
And he makes a lot of sense. Why do he need to go on vacation with you in order to discover if he wants to be with you or not, when you can get to know each other in the city but just by going on little dates? Just because he has a Lamborghini does not mean that that man wants you. And just because he approached you does not mean that he wants to marry you. Men like all kind of women. We see them every day. But to have the courage to walk up to him is a man's biggest fear. But when men master it, it's a problem for the ladies. Because he's going to aim for certain things that he wants. And this lady sounds like she's not even meeting the criteria.
What do you want to know? Ask.
I mean,
what is your type?
I feel the same, but I do like some qualities in a woman, like somebody who's loyal, honest, somebody who got my back, somebody who just a down-to-earth person.
You just described a German Shepherd.
What?
You just described a dog. Like, you didn't really describe one.
How is that a dog? So you're not loyal on condition, that's what you're saying?
I didn't say that.
Most women are only loyal by conditions, which means that the more that she can get out of the relationship by doing less.
What I wanted to do.
So you would cheat, basically.
If you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
And what is that? What am I supposed to be doing in your book, I guess?
Listen, if you cheat on me, or if I'm not taken care of, if my hair and nails ain't done, if I'm hungry, and somebody else is willing to do it and you're not, I don't see what's wrong with that.
Interesting.
What if he's not around and he's at church? And just by the way, there's not a lot of guys lined up to take you out.
I'm about to bag with you.
We can't live on the street.
I understand that, obviously. What you do for a living, though?
Well, that's not even important.
No, it is, though, because I need to know what type of woman I'm dealing with. A woman who I can build an empire with, or a woman who I'm just about to have some fun
But damn, like, first date vibes, can we have a good time? Can we just chill? Like, all these heavy questions at first?
How is that? I think that's a regular question that you ask somebody that you potentially might deal with. What do you do for a living?
Yeah, you're right.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a dancer.
So why you ain't just say that?
Because I didn't feel like it.
Why you so hostile?
I can see why she's spending money. She's a dancer. This is what she do for a living. Automatic red flag. Let's see if he kicks her out.
Because you being hostile with me. When we could have been, you know what? I'm going to take the gum because I am in your vehicle. You got it.
So what you looking for? You're looking to be taken care of?
I'm looking to make sure I have a house over my head. Make sure my man is good in the process. That's what I'm looking for. What's so wrong with that?
The problem is you're for the streets. That type of treatment goes to the good girls.
Y'all, I'm done dating. I give up. I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I've been talking to this guy on Hinge for like a week, and he asked me to get drinks like on Thursday for Saturday. And I was like, oh, perfect. He lives like kind of far. And I was like, do you want to meet halfway? And he was like, no, I need to be in Raleigh on Saturday. So let's just meet up. That'll be perfect. And I was like, great. So we have plans for 5. He messages me on Hinge today and is like, actually, do you mind if we switch to 6:30? And I'm like, great. Because it gives me more time to like run errands and do things that I needed to do today anyways. So he gives me his number from Hinge. He's like, here's my number if you want to switch to text. So I text him like around 4 and I was like, hey, it's Maria. Here's my number just so he has it. Then he doesn't answer, but I like don't care really. And then we're getting closer to 6:30. And I'm not going to get fully ready because I haven't heard from him. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, usually people follow up. So I get like half ready. Like, I kind of do my hair. I definitely shower. I like things that I needed to do anyways that I probably would have done just later. Then 6 rolls around and I'm like, okay, he's going to cancel. Like, he hasn't hit me up. So I text him, which I know is stupid. And I was like, are we still meeting at 6:30? And then he texts back, I'll be there. So I'm like, okay. So I like rush to get ready at this point because like I haven't done my makeup or like walked my dog. So I'm like rushing to put on my makeup. I finish doing my hair. I get my outfit ready. I'm about to like run my dog outside. I'm like spritzing perfume right then. Text. And I knew it. I was like, he canceled. There was no point. I could have sat at home in my pajamas and eaten Skinny Pop and watched Bridgerton. And now I just did full makeup and did my hair. There's hairspray in it.
Getting ghosted before you can get ghosted. A lot of ladies are going to face this problem as they get older because one thing about men, once they realize that they have options, they don't need to chase you. You just may be getting yourself done up for no reason. Trust me, a lot of ladies is going to be getting themselves piling the makeup on just to sit around and do nothing.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right? And to be a part of our wedding, you had to pay $450 for a ticket. And that's for each guest. So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation. We already have spent maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding. We have already pre-ordered the cake. We already put down a deposit for the venue. We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding. DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at a wedding. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell it, like, is we wrong? Let me know. Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000 something. But when it comes to your friends and your family, you can't pay the ticket. Like, these weddings ain't cheap. The weddings ain't cheap. Like what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, let us know, are we wrong for charging for a wedding? Like, I really, really want to know.
Yes, you're wrong for charging for a wedding. For one, you ain't even supposed to be getting married like that, because if that woman really love you, you do not need a big wedding from the jump. But charging people $450 to come to your wedding, no. You're supposed to pay for that because you want the glory. Weddings are for people that are bored that day. Nobody's going to invest into your love. That's why they tell you, the bigger the wedding, the faker the marriage.
Should you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I personally would rate myself a 10. I think I'm a 10 because I really think I'm pretty.
I know I'm a 10. I'm confident that I'm a 10.
I'm a 10.
Good for you.
I'm a 10. I'm fat, but I'm a 10.
Looks-wise, I'm probably like a 6. Personality-wise, 10.
Oh, I'm gonna go low. I'll go 2. I don't go 4.
We're so 10.
We're 10.
We back ourselves.
Realistically, like an 8. I was gonna say an 8, yeah.
10. Without even question.
No,
BMS, babe. Broke my scale.
Broke my scale.
10. 11.
I would say I'm an 8. Solid.
10.
You gotta believe in yourself.
10.
Like, if I'm being honest, I think I'm an 8.
Average at best for all of them. Get in the comments and let me know.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. One mic at a time.
Baby, I'm ready for
Real quick, Nate. When you speaking and not cut you off from the host, you gotta stop talking. We're not gonna go on these long
I'm not gonna
rants.
stop talking because you're the host. Because when you speak, I give
time out. If you're not gonna, it's very simple, Nate. If you're not going to,
so we're gonna sit here. We're gonna debate.
Fair enough. That's what you think. These are the rules of the podcast, and all the girls heard.
So only the host could speak whenever you want us to talk.
Listen, you still speaking over me.
Okay, I'm just asking.
When I'm speaking,
clarification,
and you going on these long rants, I already understand.
You want to cut me off when you don't like what you hear.
Wait, time out. You still speaking while I'm speaking.
I am.
Got it. Slow it down. Right? So when I'm speaking,
you stop speaking.
That isn't how it goes.
That's how it goes on my book.
Okay,
when I come here,
got it.
And I sign up to be, and that's why you don't like men on your podcast. Let's talk about it. No. Because you want to disrespect women.
Who did I disrespect today?
Let's talk about it. Belittle people. Belittle you first.
He didn't belittle. Who did I belittle today?
He didn't disrespect you. No, I'm just saying. I watch a lot of your podcasts. I'm just saying. I'm not very emotional at all. You don't see any tears.
I mean, well, you're being emotional.
I got you. Feel good, baby. And
I got you. Here's how this is gonna go. Right now, this is gonna be a little bit disrespectful. When I'm speaking, shut up. That's totally fine.
All right. When I'm speaking, shut up.
Got it. You just admitted that.
Don't invite nobody.
Your man ain't that man. That your father is that. No, you just admitted that.
I don't have to cheat with him to go.
You're human beings.
It's two different things,
your
baby.
sexuality.
If you can't handle
and it's
that,
not only for your man.
That's on you. You can't handle that with y'all.
No, not at all.
I feel sorry for whoever you date because, baby, I could never be trapped in the box.
We actually gonna end this. You up out of here. It's time for you to go.
I ain't
You're
going
not paying
nowhere.
to the rules.
For the people.
Steve, you can go ahead and do what you do best.
I call the people.
Yes. Call the boys. Yeah, call the boys. You don't want to leave.
Or you to have something.
Let's bring it back.
Man, we got to stop sitting on these shows arguing back and forth with these women. One thing about a combative women, they don't learn. All they do is drain your soul. If they can make you mad, even though they know they facing the truth, and you get upset, they've won. Get in the comments to let me know. Would you sit up and argue with women like this?